Hey, welcome back. So last episode, I believe we finally gained independence from our liege, and this is our liege, and I think we also got a press claim against Kingdom of Wessex. At the end of last episode, we took care of the peasant revolt, and yeah, this one was the battle. And now I'm trying to figure out what I'm going to do next. Um, I'm going to see that what would I need in order to create a couple of dachi, and also what I will be needing to create the kingdom title. I believe I had mentioned before. My goal for this character Alfred is to at least gain a kingdom title. So I think I'm still kind of behind in terms of the progress to gain kingdom title, but I believe I still have some time since Alfred is only at the age of 30 right now. So assuming that I can live to hopefully 50, 60, I still have 20, 30 years to go. So here I'm clicking and checking the requirement to get the Kingdom of England. I need 21 Dior counties and $500 and 2 Dachi title. Currently I'm still 14 counties off. And I can ask for money again, but it's going to cost me 250 piety. I think I need to save the piety for now. Now I can actually declare war on the Dachi level. That basically means that if I win the war, everything under the Dachi will be mine. At least for all the counties this person hold under this Dachi. Now I'm assessing which forces I should be fighting against next. I'm also going to spend a little money to improve my army a little bit. Here I'm just trying to figure out how I could just take the entire petty kingdom of Wessex from my ex-liege. I'm still trying to decide what to do next. Also waiting for my levy to be reinforced completely. So I think I'm gonna further improve my army. Here I get a chance to gain a trait, military trait. So let me see which one is on the table. So I can be a military engineer. This improve the siege time. And then unyielding defender. I don't think I'm gonna be doing too much defending, so that's not gonna be the one I wanna choose. And the last one has some negative effect, and so I'm not gonna go for that one. I'm gonna choose military engineer. this guy I can hit, but he doesn't really have anything I want. So I'm probably gonna leave him alone for now. And Beyond Ironside is way stronger than me right now. And this guy, the name I cannot pronounce. Let's see how much army he has. For now, at least, I'm going to try to avoid any battle that I know I don't have a definitive advantage of. So I'm gonna continue adding any lifestyle point to anything that can aid my war effort. Since I couldn't really find anyone to fight with currently, I'm going to go for a hunt. So this is my chance to boost my health. I believe this one can really yeah, it can provide a huge boost to your health. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna choose that one because I need to buy as much time as possible for Alfred. Otherwise, I may not be able to make it to be able to gain the kingdom title. I'm really hoping to be able to do this during his reign. So it looks like Theon took the took that piece of land from me. So I can only wait. Maybe after he died or something. Since I can't really find anyone to fight with, so I'm just going to get the money from Pope, and I'm going to try to build something. It's been a while since I checked the opinions of my vessels and also my courtiers. So let's see. So it's good. Looks like most people like me enough, even though I have domain over the limit. I'm pretty happy that I got a pretty strong character as my heir. Hopefully this keeps up. Hopefully there's nothing that going to happen to him. So the opinions of people in your court and also especially your vessels, um, they are very important because if they don't like you, they may try to hurt your heir or simply take you out. I got a notable guest here. So he has pretty good martial value and also decent prowess. So I'm going to recruit him. You wanted to continue keep a healthy reserve of list of knights because once the war starts going, um, they can go down pretty easily. Depends on your luck. I'm just checking to see if I can find a better council member, maybe better steward or better chancellor. I'm going to find someone else to sway, so I need to continue improve the opinion of my vessels. I believe it's pretty obvious, but I I'm actually doing all these voiceover after the fact because whenever I play the game, right, I really cannot muster up any word to say. At least when the game was going live. I mean, you can probably tell from how poor I'm doing the voiceovers anyway. Yeah, I'm hoping the more I do it, the easier it gets. At least that's what I'm counting on anyway. Hey, cool. I actually got his historical nickname, the Great. His name in history was actually Alfred the Great. So at least I live up to his name. So I'm actually thinking of how I can manage my succession laws better. But as you can see, I don't have an option to change right now because I currently don't have the technology to support it. And as you can see here, title laws on succession 6. And you can see that they are randomly divided. So that actually makes the whole thing a lot more complicated because the land that you try to build, the county that you try to build, it may not be the one that you get to pass on to the person, well, basically your heir at the time of you passing. And let me back off to the topic of doing the voiceover after the fact. Um, I feel like it's actually a pretty good way to be able to learn this game on the greater level, just on your own, because you actually get to see what you have, the mistake that you have made, and actually you get to think about the action that you did at that time. I mean, because sometimes when the game is going live, right, you don't really have much time to think. Well, actually, technically you can pause anytime you want, but then when the game is really going, well, it's just that you get a different perspective when you watch your own gameplay, when you see the things that you did, and you get to rethink the decision you made. Even though you already made it, but that's okay. But you get a different type of appreciation from it. I almost forgot what I wanted to do. So I'm going to try to find basically a spouse for each of my children because they're all very good characters. So I wanted to be able to find them someone good to marry, someone with maybe another good trait that they can pass on to their children. So yeah, it's better to kind of do this as early as possible. I mean, of course, sometimes that you may want to wait if you really cannot find anybody. But if you like me, like right now, we can actually see a bunch of decent character. It's best to just lock them down right now. You wanna continue improving your gene pool as much as possible. Um, I mean, but once they are out of your control, like for example, your kids, once they are having their own kids, right? They are not going to ask you who their basically who your grandkids can marry to. They will just do it on their own. So at that time, it will become a little harder to manage. But for now, so as much as you can try to control, you should control. I also forgot to mention, so everything I talked about and all the suggestion I made in the game, right? That's basically based on my output. Is based on my understanding at the moment. So I think I already realized there was some mistake that I made in the past. So feel free to point me out because, like I said, I'm also still just learning the game as I go. So yeah, any correction is welcome, and also I will be more than happy to hear back of any feedback. I'm speeding up this part because it looks like well, nothing is really happening at the moment. Um, I remember it's going to get better, but yeah, at the moment I'm just waiting on the opportunity to arise. So again, I will just keep adding any lifestyle point that can help my troop to be more efficient. Okay, this is definitely not something I want to see. So hopefully my core position is good enough. So I guess I can only hope for the best. I'm hoping I can find someone better, maybe a better core position. Um, I'm gonna see, but at the current moment, yeah, I'm just gonna try it anyway. I don't think they just gonna give you one that better than your current one, but it can't hurt to try. Here I'm going for the way to that what I used to do in CK2. Basically look at into all the character, um, but so far I still have any. I don't really have any luck with this option. Imagine if I get this guy with 41. I don't think I can ever die with the core position having a 41 learning value. He can probably sew my arm back if I were to lose it. I'm going to speed up my failing attempt. And really, they give me a 7 and a 10, and they want to charge me $50 for a character with learning value of 10. I guess I kind of get lucky because since I'm not really fighting any war right now, because if you're sick and also you're fighting a war, the likelihood of you dying probably increased by a lot. Here I have another decision to make. I think I'm going to choose prowess, since I hope that I can continue living, and I definitely will need as much prowess as possible to fight any future war. Man, she's pregnant again? Maybe I missed it somewhere, or this is the first time the message popped up. And this is the reason why I don't want to give out my domain yet. That's why I'm holding more than I can afford. As you can see, the limit is actually 7, but I'm holding 9 right now. I don't want to give out the domain until I figured out how many kids I'm going to have. I don't know if I'm ever going to need it, but I'm just gonna keep on fabricating claim. So if I do have a chance to use it, then I can press all these claims. And I only found out about this actually way later. But I realized that you can actually become a guardian for 3 kids. I remember I said you can be a guardian for 2 kids, but that's not true. You can actually be a guardian for 3 kids. And since my wife is going to have another kid, you can see how further divided my realm is going to be. Assuming all my kids live to the age beyond my passing. So here I'm trying to figure out if I can just give out specific title to specific kid. Um, but it doesn't look like that's the case. It seems that you can only give the title to the person if they stand to inherit that specific title. I'm not so sure about this, so please do correct me if I were wrong. But I think that's how I read it anyway. Normally, whenever I make a decision, I don't go for something risky. But this time I did. It wasn't a good choice. So now, not only I'm sick, and I'm also wounded. Good. At least my physician is good for something. So finally, after a long wait, I'm finally able to declare war against my ex-liege again. I was just choosing what to hit because I believe I have several claims that I can press. Also, I want you to know it wasn't until later that I figured out I can change the objective. So now pretty much just did what I used to do. So you press the claim and then you declare war and then you raise the army closest to the county that you want to try to siege. And if you do see the army, just try to take the army out. And so yeah, that's pretty much it. And just making sure that your own domain doesn't get sieged. Sorry about this episode. I understand it's kind of uneventful. I'm gonna try to avoid that, uh, but I get to talk about some of the things I want to talk about. So please do let me know if you think that you want to see more exciting gameplay, or it's okay to hear me rambling about some other stuff sometimes. Okay, good, a daughter. So at least my realm is not going to be further divided. It's weird. It just so happened that none of my daughter actually got any good trade from me. Oh, hey, and I'm well again. I'm guessing it's actually lack of the war going on that's making my character sick. I mean, it's totally true that proper exercise is important. And you can see that I'm actually sieging a lot faster than the enemy. Uh, but the thing is, I also need to account for the time that I need to be able to run back and take him out before his army finishing sieging. I think I can make it because I'm almost done, and traveling really doesn't take as much time, comparing the time it takes to siege without siege weapon. Okay, he sees me that I'm going to take him out, so he's running. So I just need to go get ahead of him. Now the rest should be pretty straightforward. I just need to follow him and try to take out his army, and then you can just siege slowly. Or I mean, since he's running away, and I might as well just start sieging his domain first, and because I get to siege a lot faster now, um, hopefully I can at least finish off the sieging for this particular county before he comes back. Okay, he's back again. Yeah, it looks like I'm definitely gonna be done before he gets to do any damage. Yeah, I have more than enough time. I guess we just have to keep doing this little dance until we get to 100% war score. I'm going to find the closest county that I can siege. I think the island down there. Yeah, this one, Carisbrook. So I think I lost a couple of years in this episode that I haven't really got any further in terms of getting the Kingdom of England. I think I'm still, yeah, I pretty much started off with this much domain, and I'm probably gonna end up like one or two more after this war. But yeah, it's not that much. So looking at my books, I'm just going to invite all these people over, since it's not really costing me any money, and it's also always good to have a couple reserve of a good character in different area, and hopefully I get to use them somewhere in the future. And I don't know if you feel the same way. I do feel like my lifestyle point increased by pretty quickly. That's because this is actually my strong suit. So that's why I'm increasing my martial experience by 40 every month. Even though you want to try to be a guardian for as many kids as you can, but then you also gotta be careful with your stress level. I guess teaching kids is really stressful, right? Okay, I can enforce my demand now. So I want this war. So sorry again how uneventful this episode is. I know it gets better. So I can see that Bjorn had died, so he passed to his children, and that's why his army is so small. I'm going to end my episode here. Next time I'm going to declare war on him definitely. So hopefully you enjoyed what I need to say in the video, and hopefully to see you next time. And if you do enjoy the series so far, please do consider to subscribe. Yeah, see you next time. Bye.